I have some really cool tips and tricks to share with you on using your intricate dies and your stencils. I'm going to be using a lot of fun products today, and so I hope this will inspire your creativity to help you in your card making. I already have my piece of cardstock pre-cut to 3.5 by 4 3/4. My favorite products to use, this is sticky grid on both sides. So I'm going to peel both sides off. And I am going to adhere that to my work surface. Now I'm going to take my piece of cardstock and I'm going to lay it right in the center and press it down. And now this is not going to shift or go anywhere on you. This is the die cut that I'm going to be using a bunch of beautiful intricate hearts. And I'm going to be running this through my die cutting machine with just a plain white cardstock. Once I run this through my die cutting machine, I'm left with this beautiful heart stencil. Once you poke out all your little pieces out of that die, you're left with a bunch of little hearts. Don't throw those away. We can always use the waste. Take the stencil and just lay it down. Try to even it up where I want it, and then just press down the edges. And that's going to stick to that sticky grid and hold it down. Next step, I'm going to be using the Grit Glow Paste. I'm just going to lay out a little bit of this. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to go back and check out my old videos. There's a lot of good tips, tricks, hacks, organization, all kinds of fun stuff on there. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll always be notified on my new content. Probably about that much should do. Next, I'm using this beautiful pink shade in the pops of color. And I'm just going to add a little bit to this. And I'm going to start mixing it up. You can add more of the color to the paste until you get the exact color that you want. You can make it as light or as dark as you want. Just putting it in the very center of this layer. I'm not going to take it all the way out to the edges. So I've got my center covered, and I've started to lay down some of my extra hearts that I have onto the sticky grid because I have some pink that's left over and I want to put that on some of these hearts. I thought it would be so pretty. It's a great way to use your leftover waste for additional cards. And I'm going to take out a little more of the glow paste. Pops of color, I'm using more of a teal color. Add that in. Just add as much of the color that you want to make it really dark. No matter how much you add of this product, it will not affect the glow of the glow paste. Add this to the edges. And if you notice, I'm overlapping the pink a little bit. And this is so it gives me a different shade of color in between the two. It will just blend very nicely. I have a few more hearts that I want to lay down. And we're just going to cover those with the blue. Now I'm going to come in with Distress Glitter. And I like this glitter more than any other glitter that I have because it just doesn't seem to be as messy as other glitters. It's got like a different consistency to it that I really like, and it's not messy. It's easy to clean up, making it super perfect. I'm just going to sprinkle this glitter over top. And I'm going ahead and covering in some of the little hearts that I did too. We'll sprinkle some glitter on those as well. Just a good, gets the glitter and stuff mostly off of your hands. It's a really great glitter. I'm going to lift up the corner of our stencil and I'm just going to gently peel it up. I'm going to take this beautiful stencil with all that gorgeous color on it, and I'm going to lay it up to dry so that I can use this for another card. Another fun idea with these two products, with the glow paste and the distress glitter, is if you have the white pops of color and you do the same technique like what I did here, and you add the white into your glow paste, you're gonna have a white snow glittery, just a glittery snow effect that's gonna be so gorgeous on your cards for like Christmas cards and things. And the coolest part is when you get finished, it's gonna glow. So you could have glittery, glowy snow on your Christmas cards. How fun is that? Another one of my favorite products to use is this burlap paper pad. And it is exactly what it says that it is. It is burlap made into, like, it's got a paper backing on it. Mine's looking a little ragged. I think Shorty tried to use it as a scratching post. And if you don't know, I do have cats. They are my world. I love them. While I'm waiting for this to dry, I'm just going to pull this off my work surface. And since it's on the sticky grid, I can lay this anywhere for it to dry. And then I have a clean workspace to where I can finish my card. I have these two heart dies that's out of a nesting die set that I have, and I want to use one big heart, and then I want to use two little ones. So I'm going to cut out one of these and two of these. So I'm going to get ready and run this through my die cutting machine. Thing with burlap paper, cutting it through your die cutting machine, you might have to roll it like back and forth a couple times to get it to cut really well, but it cuts beautifully in the die cutting machine. I have this really cute set of large sentiments, and I'm going to be using the word love, kisses, hugs. I'm going to cut this and run it through my die cutting machine. And I love my magic mat because it keeps my plates from warping. It's just an excellent tool to use. It really does cut down on the warpage of the plates. And these are my beautiful die cuts. Be sure to follow my community post, because in a few days I'm going to post a picture of the card that I'm going to make with this, because look how gorgeous this is. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm so excited. This isn't quite dry enough for me to do right now, so I really want to run this through my Xyron machine and get it really good and sticky on the back, and then run it through my die cutting machine to get all the webs out, and then put this on a card. This is going to be so pretty, and I can't wait to share it with you. This purple is going to be the base layer of my card, so I'm going to use the second layer in this die set to cut out my background layer for my card. The thing I love about these nesting dies is because they're nested, it actually gives you the same shape every single time. So if you would to use a paper trimmer, you could be off in size a little bit, but these are going to give you the same shape, same cut, same size every single time. And that's how easy it is to get my background layer. I already have my card base pre-made with the Hammermill cardstock. The link is in the description below for the paper. This is my go-to paper, and I use it all the time. My favorite. A little bit of glue to the back. I'm also going to make another card using these leftover hearts that I had, just using the waste. So look out for a post of those two cards on my community post in my YouTube channel. Look how gorgeous this effect is. This is so pretty, and I can't wait to show you the final reveal of the glowy effect that it gives to these cards. Now I'm just going to adhere down my hearts and my sentiments. This turned out so pretty. Look at all that gorgeous dimension. This is what it looks like with the glow effect in the dark. It is so pretty. And you can see no matter that we use that pops of color to change the color of the glow paste, it still brings through that beautiful glow. I hope you enjoyed today's tips and tricks. Don't forget to leave me a comment below. I always love reading your comments, and I will catch you in that next video. Butters, he's gotten so big. Miss Shorty is hiding in her window hammock.